Hello guys, and here is your weekly dose of urban news. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update, and as always, a massive thanks to my awesome Patreon supporters and everyone else who keeps this going. And we start with
Chongqing, China,
also known on the internet as the
biggest city on Earth, which you've probably never heard of.
Recently, they opened a giant Chongqing East railway station, which is to become one of the largest railway stations in China. I guess maybe it's even one of the biggest in the world. I can imagine someone in Dubai now going, wait, all the biggest things in the world must be here. Hold my non-alcoholic beer. The new Chongqing station has become one of the city's three main railway hubs and is to handle some of the high-speed and regular trains that will connect the city with Wuhan, Xi'an, Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou and others. Here I apologize in advance for any inaccuracies with the numbers, cause the information about this project is mostly in Chinese, which as you can guess is not my native language, so we have what we have. Construction lasted from 2015 and as a result they built a station with an area of 1.23 million square meters and a length of 538 meters from east to west with 15 platforms and 29 tracks. Just for a comparison, the central station in Leipzig, which is also quite big, is about 320 meters long. The station has a giant central hall with waiting areas with a ceiling height of 41 meters and shops and food courts to be built above it on the second level. Inside the new station there are also office space and an observation deck overlooking the city. There are still some finishing works to be done, but in general the station is already fully operational. The site on which the new station stands is quite hilly, so to place the new building, one of the hills had to be cut down. Also, part of the new hub is a 3-level underground metro station that serves 4 lines of the city's metro network. The area around the station is still relatively empty, but in the future a new district filled with office towers, hotels, cultural centers and other buildings with a total area of over 1 million square meters is to appear around it. We also have some good news from New York. The MTA has approved the purchase of 316 new commuter railcars, 160 of which are for the Long Island Railway and 156 for the Metro North Railway. The first pilot units built by Alstom in New York State are expected to be delivered in 2029 and the full deployment is scheduled for 2032. The MTA has announced that it plans to purchase nearly 2,000 railcars in total as a part of its new $10.9 billion plan, and this order for 300 plus wagons is just the start of that program. The new trains are to replace the old M3 units and will feature updated interiors, USB charging ports, improved inclusivity and glass windows. By the way, what were they made of before? Probably plastic, I guess. Meanwhile, in the French city of Tours, work has begun on the construction of a second tram line, 12 years after the launch of the first one. Currently, work is underway on preparing for the underground network relocation and archaeological research. The most impressive activity is now taking place at the Place de la Liberté, where the B line will connect with the Line A into a common line from Avenue de la Gramont to the intersection with Verdun. The old fountain have been demolished and the statue of the former Tours mayor Jean Rouillet, who led the city from 1959 to 1995, has also been dismantled. I guess it will be moved to another place, cause otherwise the former mayor will be a little upset. From mid-August, the work area will be expanded to cover the entire route. The new Line B will be 12.5 kilometers long with 22 stops and will run through 4 municipalities and pass 2 city hospitals. Of course, the tram will have dedicated tracks covered with grass along most of the line, making the streets more pleasant and reducing sun heating. The project also includes arrangement of parking rights with a total capacity of 900 spaces, and both terminals will be located next to the city ring road. The launch of the new line is scheduled for 2028. Italian city of Brescia has signed a 326 million euros contract for the construction of its new tram line with a group of companies led by Manelli Impresa. The new line will be 11.3 kilometers long and will connect Pendolina and Fiera stations. 72% of the line will have a dedicated lane, and the 8.2 kilometer section will be powered by an overhead catenary, while on the rest 3.1 kilometers trams will run on batteries to minimize the impact on the landscape. Meanwhile, Škoda has been awarded a contract to supply up to 30 new trams to the German city of Mainz for a total of 100 million euros, which is the largest single contract in the city's history. The trams will be built on the 4City Smart platform, will feature two-way operation and pivoting bogies, which will make them quieter than cars with rigid bogies. They will be 43.5 meters long and have 5 double doors for fast boarding, and each car will have a capacity of 258 passengers. The trams will be equipped with Wi-Fi, USB charging ports, air conditioning, and energy-saving LED technology will be used for lighting. Notably, the number of Škoda trams in Germany is growing, as in recent years operators serving tram routes in 11 German cities has ordered 242 trams from the Czech company. And also, here is a small update that Chennai Metro Rail has signed a contract with Alstom for 32 additional Metropolis driverless trains. These trains will be used in the second phase of the Chennai Metro project, which covers about 119 kilometers of tracks, which 76 kilometers will be elevated and 43 kilometers underground. The 135 million euros contract also includes full maintenance for 15 years after the warranty period and staff training. And that's all the news for this time. If anyone is interested, the links to the news sources, as usual, are in the video description. So thanks for watching and hope to see you here again in the next videos.